Hey guys, what's going on? You're tuned into the A Show, and today we're talking about NXT talent and like what they're about, because we've been watching and kind of waiting for that new big star to come up. So we're sitting here on the WWE.com website, the NXT page, looking at the roster, and I guess we're just gonna go down the line and give our 2 cents on each superstar, rookie, or whatever they're called.
We're gonna go over it. We're talking solely about like because the problem with the youth, the youth in the WWE is that they all kind of just blend the same.
Because they have names like Derek Bateman and Caitlyn and things like that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, they don't have a character that can get them out of NXT. Right. And that's what we're going to talk about, their character, gimmick, and, like, talent-wise. Because that's what you need to get out of the SCW NXT.
That's how you get out of there. Because I've heard that Caitlyn won NXT.
Yes.
And now her reward is that she's on NXT still. So let's just start out here. Our first one we got on the website is Maxine. Only thing I know about her really is she comes out in lingerie. She doesn't really know that many moves. And she had like a thing. She's having a thing right now with Caitlyn that started out from this stupid love triangle.
It was pretty
storyline. No. It was like the worst thing I've ever seen besides the Katie Vick storyline. But anyway, it was really cheesy, and it was like Derek Bateman and Johnny Curtis like Maxine, and there was like a marriage thing, and it was dumb, and then like Caitlyn's into Derek Bateman, and it was dumb.
And now Maxine's like trying to get back at them by like fucking William Regal.
What?
Yeah, that's the newest like plot
I haven't
twist.
seen that.
So in other words,
Maxine sucks.
But she could get in the WWE.
Yeah, possibly.
Because look at the Turret Divas. What do the Bella Twins have to offer?
A lot of competition here, bro.
Fucking exactly.
All right. Caitlyn's next. She's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. She's pretty decent on the mic. She's very relaxed. She's kind of like got that chill style in ring. I haven't seen anything fantastic because like her matches with Maxine are just so gripping. I guess I forget to count the moves.
Okay.
Moving ahead, Derek Bateman. Who? All I know is he took part in that awful storyline, which is like unforgivable.
He needs a gimmick. Everyone here needs a gimmick.
Yeah, he's Derek Bateman.
That's his gimmick. He's Derek Bateman.
So fun. I don't really have anything else to say.
I don't either. Because he's an okay wrestler.
Boring. This gimmick is boring and stuff. Titus O'Neil. Here's a guy. He's got a lot of power. Obviously, he's got a decent bod, and like he could probably get over. But like it's we have Ezekiel Jackson taking like his thing is that he's a really strong black guy, and like I feel like Ezekiel Jackson kind of has that. Speaking of, Ezekiel Jackson doesn't really have a gimmick either.
No,
he's like, look at these traps. Ah.
Well, that's Titus O'Neil. He's got like a college hoodie, but it's not much of a gimmick. And then
he's always really pissed.
He played football. No wrestler has done that before, which means it's a creative gimmick. Whatever.
They're not really working on him. Moving ahead, Darren Young.
Who
I've heard good things about him, but I haven't watched him quite enough.
He spiked his hair. I remember. And then he got a haircut, and then went back to FCW, and then came back up. Maybe he's better. He loves Tamina Snuka.
Yeah. That's really stupid. Here's my favorite guy on the NXT roster, Percy Watson. He's a great athlete. He's doing some different kind of unique moves. His body splash, what do you call that, a 180 body splash, is pretty cool.
He's fun too, yeah.
His like red, he's got the red glasses. His outfit's cool. He's like got the showtime and like all these really cool things that he says. I like him. I like him a lot, and I think he could go pretty far.
He's over with the fans.
Yeah, maybe not like WWE champion or maybe not champion material yet, but like with this gimmick, it's probably not going to work out for him. We'll see what happens. Hopefully he rides up the ranks. Johnny Curtis, the other participant.
What gimmick does he have?
He's Johnny Curtis, dude. No, his thing is kind of, it's not much of a gimmick, but his thing is that he's like a kind of like a scumbag kind of guy. Like I'm sure he's picked his nose a few times on screen and like smells bad at some points. And he'll like go up to the girls and like eating a sandwich, like, hey, I want like a bite of my sandwich. And like I don't know what he's trying to do. His outfit's kind of cool and he's pretty solid in ring. But right now it's just kind of bland.
And you need to be able to wrestle well to get out of NXT.
And to have a name like Johnny Curtis.
And more than that, you need a good character, and he doesn't really stand out at all.
Yeah. Here's the second best guy from NXT, in my opinion, is Alex Riley. He came on really strong, in my opinion, with his like, "You're dismissed" and all that. You could ride that. That could have been. Okay. That could have went well. He's really solid in ring. Nothing too creative, but he's got some decent moves.
Here's a great example of how you need charisma to get and stay. You know, and let's get there, because you can wrestle well, like Alex Riley does. He's a good wrestler, but he doesn't have a gimmick. He doesn't have a character.
Right now, because they seem to have took all that away from him. Like, when they made him a face, they didn't really give him that much room to play around anymore.
Yeah.
He's just A-Rye, and that is him. But he does have a crap ton of charisma. He's really good on the mic, in my opinion.
So he just needs a character.
Right. And they need to, and it's also, you know, the booker's fault. They don't put him in anything anymore. And it's rumored that they're going to let him go this year. But I feel like he's got a pretty good following right now. If they're going to get rid of anybody, can we just get rid of, like, Titus O'Neil and that other guy that we were talking about? What was his name? Derek Bateman.
Bateman's good.
I don't know. I don't know. So let's move on to, I would say his gimmick should be the biggest disappointment in WWE.
Mr. Perfect 2!
Don't even say that. This is Kurt Hennig's son, who decided not to use anything from his dad. Not his talent, not his charisma, not even his name. He chose Michael McGillicuddy.
This is the
dumbest name
of the origin of the Genesis of McGillicuddy.
Yeah, he can't give a promo.
Looks terrible.
His finisher is kind of cool, but I don't see anything from him. I think he's a pretty huge disappointment. If he can like train up. No, I'm really just not saying it right now.
He doesn't have any mic skills.
No,
that's his problem.
Screwed.
And he's screwed. You're right. He's screwed.
He's completely screwed. So, I actually would put this guy probably at my number 3. Then is Tyson Kidd, comes from the Hart Dungeon, and he was with, I don't know what the relation was. Maybe the son of Davey Boy Smith.
No, that was David Hart Smith. Tyson Kidd isn't related to a Hart.
No, I know he's not related, but the relation from Davey Boy Smith to the other guy who came in.
Yeah, he was his partner.
They tagged
yeah.
And that was looking cool for a while, and then I heard that they let the other guy go.
Yep.
So that sucks. Guess whatever. So Tyson Kidd's got some really solid, like, he's a good wrestler. A lot. Yeah, he can high fly. That's a term. He can he can get for some pretty decent air. He's very, very solid. He's got some cool submission moves.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I think he could go far. They could push the crap out of this guy.
Tyler.
He hasn't done any mic stuff, to my knowledge.
No, I mean, he's really talented.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're ready to move on.
Yeah.
To Tyler Rex. I can't believe I didn't see him on here. These are my 2 favorites. It's just 2 bros with 1 stone here. Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins really suck. We wear black and red, and then Kurt Hawkins has a cane.
That's not a good gimmick.
No gimmick.
I have a cane. Look at my gimmick. Like it? We're heels. And I have
this is our show. This is our okay, that's never been done before, guys. Ever. They're bad and they're stupid.
T-Rex
has a cool finisher.
It's a cool name.
According to you.
Yeah, it's like a torture rack into like a deed. He's a cool finisher. It's Tyler Rex.
Yeah, no.
I had to pick one more, if I had to pick one of the 2 to go up and be better, it'd be Tyler Rex after he gets a haircut and a new gimmick. Right. Because the problem with everyone here is they don't have any gimmicks. Kurt Hawkins' gimmick is a cane. Tyler Rex's gimmick is he has dreadlocks. His name is T-Rex.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Did you just get that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay, T-Rex then. That's cool. Everything on here. I don't know if there's a few left. Yoshi Tatsu, they're getting rid of, I've heard.
Yeah.
And he was okay. He was alright. He's got some pretty cool moves, and he was over in Japan, obviously. But his finisher sucks, and, like, nobody's really behind him.
No,
nobody's
people
like, let's
like him.
go Yoshi, are
people
they?
Like him. You could easily build fan support behind Yoshi.
Yeah.
When he was in danger of getting fired, I'm sure you saw it, the Save Yoshitatsu trend that was going on.
No, I didn't see that.
Well, off the rope show, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they started a Save Yoshitatsu thing. It's like hashtag save him.
Wow.
And then it trended worldwide.
Wow.
So people like him, and much credit to those guys for starting it. People like Yoshitatsu. He just kind of got written off, I think, from Tensai.
Well, that's really, I don't know. I mean, I never had anything against him, but if they're getting rid of people, I don't object.
Does Yoshi have a gimmick? Can he get it? Can he make
He's
it big?
Japanese.
Yeah.
Been done before. Doesn't really matter.
You
Whatever
could
they do with
get
him,
big
I mean,
off
I'm
that.
down.
You could build off being just Japanese.
I'm sure you could, but it'd have to be off of his,
Talent.
mic skills and in-ring talent. So, I guess that's it for him. The Usos are the last guys on this list, and I'm a huge fan of theirs.
See, they have a future.
They definitely have a future, and we need as many tag teams as we can get. And when it comes to tag teams, I don't like, hey, let's take Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger and put them in a tag team, because it's like, they're both heels and they're both friends, but, they're not tag team wrestlers. I always feel that there's a whole dynamic to tag team wrestling, and Primo and Epico certainly have it, and these guys have it too.
Yeah.
So if they have more matches coming up, I'll be watching those.
No, they're a good team, and they actually have potential to eventually win the championship. Because let's face it, how hard is it to win the tag team championship at this point?
Because there are only 4
exactly.
or less tag
but
teams.
I mean, they have good chemistry together. They're kind of, I mean, they get good pops when they come out. Their whole
moves are
Samoan.
gnarly.
Yeah, they have cool moves.
The in-air catch into the Samoan drop
and then
is
the
awesome.
Samoan dance is cool, but it's hard, and then it's just backed up with gangster rap, which I don't get. But whatever, let them do their thing. They're finding themselves, and I think once they get out of NXT, they have the skill and character to get out.
I agree.
And be
just do one more thing here. Let's look at the names of these guys. Just an overview: Maxine, Caitlyn, Derek Bateman, Titus O'Neil.
That's okay.
Darren Young, Percy Watson.
That's good.
Johnny Curtis,
That's fine.
Alex Riley.
That's okay.
Michael McGillicuddy, Tyson Kidd, Tyler Rex, Kurt Hawkins, stuff. Yoshitatsu, I guess, fine. The Usos are fine. But it's they're all just names. Nobody really has nicknames here, except for Showtime.
No,
Percy
well, they're all
Watson.
just names because they don't have any gimmicks. When you think of a name...
Right, that's what I was just trying to point out. There's a problem. Derek Bateman. I just can't get into that name or that guy.
Can't blame you.
So let's hope to see some explosions.
I'm kind
literally.
I'm kind of worried because there's not a lot of guys with any future in NXT.
But on the bright side, what we should really do is go over the guys on FCW because there's a lot of talent over there right now.
But see, there's talent heel too. They just don't have a gimmick or charisma.
Right.
That's the problem.
And a lot of them actually
I'm not denying Derek Bateman isn't awful. I'm not denying that.
Derek Bateman.
But he's Derek Bateman.
Right.
He has no lasting power.
No. And I think a lot of these guys, it's going to be you either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
And they're going to probably get rid of, the guys that don't. And it's going to be quick.
Including bringing FCW stars. I'm fine with it. I mean...
And the FCW guys look great. That Xavier guy who comes out with the afro and the funk music, I'm totally down. His in-ring skill is really, really nice.
Okay.
Cool stuff. And Dean Ambrose, if that's how you pronounce his name, is supposed to be fantastic. We got that guy who just came over recently, Damian Sandow.
Was he at FCW?
Yeah, he was on FCW. Okay. He was big over there. He gave really, really great promos.
Really? Yeah, so, I'm excited for the new wave of superstars. It all depends if they can get gimmicks. Because look at the guys who have...
And their time is running out because the draft's coming up.
And spring cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Danger Zone.
Yeah.
Let's just have to see what we get then.
So, our lockup today, who do you think will be a star out of this little NXT roster, and who's going to flop?
All right. So go ahead and answer down in the comments.
Leave a comment, like our video because you like us, subscribe to us because you like us more, and then follow us on Twitter because we're a WWE show, which means we need to plug the fuck out of Twitter.
Yeah, dude. Twitter. So
the description for Twitter is going to be down there somewhere. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. You'll hear more from us real soon. Bam, 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 bam. No, we're not doing that. See you later.
See you.